visitors and friends, if you would stand for our graduates. Parents and friends, you may be seated. Parents and friends, you may be seated. Before we begin, before we begin we would first of all like to thank Salem for inviting Charles Rice Learning Center here for this occasion. Let's give them a thank you. My name is Ms. Smith. I will serve as your mistress of ceremony because Kai Nelson is getting ready for his 5th grade graduation. But before we start, we have to set some things in place. Since you know we are in the house of God, there is a certain order in how we should conduct ourselves. I know we all are grown, but there are certain things that we should do. Now, if you would, when your baby is called, your baby snap a picture and sit back down so that the next person can come and snap a picture. Y'all got it? So we're asking if you bought some clink, clank, clank, clanks, not to clink, clank, clank, clank. Okay? We're just gonna give our bouchie, clappy, okay? Y'all got it? All right, so this is Principal Paris.
Thank you, Ms. Smith. Also, just to let you know, we are videotaping the entire program, and we will have the video available as well. So just keep that in mind that we are being videoed, FYI.
Now we will have our pledges of allegiance by our salutatorians and our salutatorians. Our salutatorians, come on. Can you give us your name? Can you give me your name? What's your name?
Constance McKnight.
Carter McKnight. Give me your name.
Kyrie Stance.
That's Mr. Stance. Give me your name.
Denia Big.
All right, Denia. All right. And give me your name.
Dream Pen.
All right. All right. Let's do the pledges of allegiance. What are you supposed to say? Will you please stand? Go ahead. Go. Will you please stand? Tell them. Say it.
Stand for the pledging.
All right. Stand for the pledge. Here, y'all want to hold it? Everybody try to say the pledge. Go. I pledge. Loud. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
One nation, under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I Tell them so you may be seated.
You may be seated.
All right. Come on, let's go back down. Which way? Go back down this way. Go with me first. That was a big task for a 4 and a 5-year-old. Let's get him a hand clap. Good job. We're going to pivot and we're going to ask Miss Oliver to do the presentations of ECSE 4-year-old awards. Miss Oliver.
Good morning, parents. Thank you all for coming out. I am Miss Oliver, and I am the early childhood special education teacher here at Charles Rice for the 4 and 5-year-olds. All right, parents, as I call your kiddo's name, please walk up here and come and get their certificates, please. The parents are coming with the kids. All right, first up, I have Abdiel Adame. He is getting his certificate of completion from the ECSE 4-year-old program. He's receiving academic excellence in reading, math, social studies, music, PE, and art. He has the Character Achievement Award for social, emotional, and behavioral growth. And their parents are escorting them across the stage. Up next, we have Malachi Barnett. He is getting the certificate of completion for the ECSE 4 program, Academic Excellence in Reading, Social Studies, Math, and Art, Character Achievement Award for Social, Emotional, and Behavioral Growth. Hey parents, could you please stay up here so that we can take a group picture afterwards? Up next, we have Kanan Jones. He's receiving a pre-K certificate of completion, academic excellence for reading, social studies, math, and art, Character Achievement Award for social, emotional, and behavioral growth. Next, we have Mr. Thomas Lewis Jr. He's receiving a certificate of completion from the Early Childhood Special Education 4-year program, academic excellence in math, art, PE, and music, Character Achievement Award for social, emotional, and behavioral growth, and he is getting our Super Helper Award for always helping his teachers and classmates. Next up, we have Caden Morgan. Caden Morgan is receiving an ECSE 4-year-old certificate of completion, academic excellence in reading, math, social studies, and art, and the Character Achievement Award for growth in social, emotional, and behavior. Next up, we have Mr. Mateo Renteria. He's receiving his certificate of completion from the ECSC 4 program, Academic Excellence in Art, Physical Education, Music, Math, and Social Studies, Character Achievement Award for Social, Emotional, and Behavioral Growth. And last but not least is Mr. Khalil Morgan. He's our 5-year-old in the program. He's receiving a certificate of completion for the Early Child Special Education for 5-year-olds, Academic Excellence in Math and Reading, Physical Education, and the Character Achievement Award for Social, Emotional, and Behavioral Growth. And that concludes our class and our awards.
Great job, Miss Oliver.
So we wanted to, we got off the program a little bit because we wanted to go ahead and get them first, if it's okay, because they're getting a little impatient with us. So we'll let them go ahead and go, and then we'll resume.
Next, we will have our valedictorian speech by Mr. Levi Howard Brown. Come on up, Mr. Levi. Hold on. You got it? You don't need to touch it. You're loud. You don't have to touch it. Go. You're loud like the teacher. Go.
Good afternoon, students, teachers, and all Child Rights Tigers. I am Levi Howard Brown. Yes, this year have been a success. We learned many great things: reading, writing, spelling, counting. And we went on 2 amazing field trips: the Dallas Aquarium and the Dallas Arboretum. Make sure to stay safe, read books, and may God bless you.
Great job, Levi. Now we will have the fantastic class of Pre-KA Awards presented by Ms. Ferguson and Ms. Granberry.
Good afternoon. First of all, can we have all our former Charles Rice Tigers please stand? All the former Charles Rice Tigers, please stand. That ain't that many? Okay. Well, thank y'all for keeping that tradition alive. Okay. You're going to give them this. Oh, true. Or Smith. Okay. You got to hand her the awards. The awards. And I'll do you. Okay, first we have Journey Anderson, Social Studies Certificate, Certificate of Completion. Just that. Go ahead. Next, we have Messiah Atkins, Handwriting Certificate, Language Arts Certificate, Social Studies Certificate, Science Certificate, Certificate of Completion. Next, we have Queen Bailey, Handwriting Certificate, Language Arts Certificate, Math Certificate, Reading Certificate, Science Certificate, Social Studies Certificate, Certificate of Completion, high academic medal. Next, we have Kaiser Baptiste, nurse's baby, language arts certificate, reading certificate, social studies certificate, certificate of completion. Next, we have Emmanuel Beltran, language arts certificate, science certificate, social studies certificate, certificate of completion, most improved trophy. Next we have JCM Brewer, handwriting certificate, science certificate, social studies certificate, certificate of completion. Where them Wheatleys at? When his mama finished, we had to have a whole side of the auditorium just for Wheatleys. Okay, next we have Ronnie Carter. I just have to say a few words about Ronnie. Ronnie loves him some Miss Ferguson, and I love him real big too. When I see him giving away my sugar, I said, Ronnie, you giving away my sugar? He turned around and he said, but I love you. And he gonna be smart about it because he got two women at Charles Rice. Both our names start with a K, and we got the same birthday. So he ain't gonna mess up on them days. And Ronnie takes care of me. If I cough, if I sneeze, if I choke, he talking about, you all right, you all right? He gonna make sure don't nothing happen to Miss Ferguson. So he definitely is gonna get my citizenship award because he is my little sweetheart. He gets a science certificate, social studies certificate, certificate of completion, and a citizenship medal. Down there, Mr. Kelsey Cofield, social studies certificate, certificate of completion. Melanie Elwich Green, language arts certificate, science certificate. Do y'all want to hear what she getting? Language arts certificate, science certificate, social studies certificate, certificate of completion. Savannah Glover, handwriting certificate, language arts certificate, math certificate, science certificate, social studies certificate, certificate of completion. Stephen Howell, social studies certificate, certificate of completion. Next, we have Winter Marion, handwriting certificate, language arts certificate, math certificate, science certificate, social studies certificate, certificate of completion. And I am a boy mom. I have 4 nephews, 9 godsons, but this is the sweetest little girl. And if I had to take a little girl, if her mama would give her to me, I would definitely take her. So she is also getting the Sweetheart Award, the Citizenship Medal. Next, we have Jeremiah Morton. Jeremiah is one of my grandbabies. I had his dad in 3rd grade many moons ago. He is just like his dad. He looks exactly like him. But all I can say is they look alike, but they don't act alike. But they are both very smart. He gets a language arts certificate, math certificate, reading certificate, science certificate, social studies certificate, certificate of completion, high academic medal. To the McKnight family, I would definitely miss you guys. Thanks for always allowing me to teach both your kids and keeping the tradition alive and always supporting me no matter what. Thank you. Carter McKnight is our salutatorian. He is getting a handwriting certificate, language arts certificate, math certificate, reading certificate, science certificate, social studies certificate, certificate of completion, high academic medal, and a salutatorian medal. Here's another one of my became family through school. I was there. If I could have been there at the hospital, I would have, but it was COVID, so they wouldn't have let us all in. So I had to watch it on her grandmother's phone. So Ibion Robinson gets a language arts certificate, a science certificate, a social studies certificate, and certificate of completion. All right, Stance family. And my little police officer, he gonna tell me anything go on in the class. He takes care of Kaiser. Kaiser's, his mama can attest to that. When he got ready to leave out today, Kaiser's like, "Where you going? Don't leave me." Because that's Kaiser's little helper. Stance family, y'all know how I feel about y'all. We locked in for life. I will brag about the 4 Stance boys until my last breath. Just one of those families where all I can say to y'all is thank you. But that little girl, I ain't gonna be around for her. Y'all gonna have to bring her to the house. And I don't know what y'all gonna name her, but me and Kyrie have already named her Carla with a K. So that's our baby. And she ain't gonna be no good. She ain't gonna have no friends. The teachers ain't gonna like her. Ain't nobody gonna be wanting to bother with her because the police officer the police officer, that one right there, he ain't gonna let nobody touch her, look at her funny, none of that. Okay, our other salutatorian is Kyrie Stance. Handwriting certificate, language arts certificate, math certificate, reading certificate, science certificate, social studies certificate, certificate of completion, high academic medal, and salutatorian medal. Miss Smith, she not last today. Journey Williams. She's another one that I've known since before she was born. I watched her mother grow up from the same age. And Journey, you don't have to worry about me, Miss Ferguson no more. You have graduated. You can now start calling me Aunt Ferguson. She is getting a language arts certificate, a math certificate, a science certificate, a social studies certificate, certificate of completion, and a high academic medal. He didn't come. Okay, Levi Howard Brown, our valedictorian. Here's another one of my grandbabies. I had his dad, Henry, in 3rd grade. He is just as smart as his dad, as you can see. He is our 24-25 pre-K-A valedictorian. He gets a handwriting certificate, language arts certificate, math certificate, reading certificate, science certificate, social studies certificate, certificate of completion, high academic medal, valedictorian medal, and the Tiger Award.
Can you play some songs, play some smooth?
Great job, pre-K-A.
Yeah, second row, yeah, whatever.
All right.
right, for pre-K A. Let's give it up one more time. Before we move on to pre-K B, we will have the valedictorian speech from Mrs. True's class, Corey Hughes. Come on up, Corey. Come on up, Corey.
Good afternoon, families, teachers, and graduates. I can't believe the school year is already over, and I learned so much in pre-K 4, and I'm so excited to see how I grow when kids grow. Thank you, Mommy and Daddy, and thank you to my teachers, Miss True, Miss A, for helping me learn, for loving me, watching me grow. School's not all about ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. It's also about making friends. So I want to say thank you to my friends. Now let's go crush kindergarten. Thank you, Mommy and Daddy, Miss True, Miss A.
Hi, I'm Miss True, and I'm going to present the awards for Pre-K B. We're going to start with Denaya Beck. Denaya gets a high academic medal. She's our salutatorian. She receives certificates in reading, math, science, social studies, best handwriting, best listening ear certificate, and certificate of completion. Brianna Benitez. High academic medal, certificates in reading, math, science, social studies, handwriting, most artistic, and certificate of completion. Rakisha Deshawn. Rakisha gets certificates in science, social studies, super special friend certificate, and certificate of completion. Lou Earl Evans. High academic medal, certificates in reading, math, science, social studies, handwriting, most energetic certificate, and certificate of completion. Jazaria Griggs. High academic medal, certificates in reading, math, science, social studies, handwriting, hardest worker certificate, and certificate of completion. Corey Hughes, our valedictorian. High academic medal, and he's our Tiger Award. Certificates in reading, math, science, social studies, handwriting, best all-around award, and certificate of completion. Misael Loza. He receives perfect attendance, high academic medal, certificates in reading, math, science, social studies, handwriting, most energetic award, and certificate of completion. Kaylee Pocha. She gets our Citizenship Award and certificates in math, social studies, science, our most dependable certificate, and certificate of completion. Harlem Moten. Certificates in social studies, most likely to brighten your day certificate, and certificate of completion. Alea Oliver. Most improved in all subject areas, certificates in reading, math, science, social studies, handwriting, best friend to all certificate, and certificate of completion. Soraya Parrish. Certificates in math, science, social studies, best laugh certificate, and certificate of completion. Dream Payne. She is our other salutatorian for our class. She receives high academic medal. She's our salutatorian. She receives perfect attendance. Certificates in reading, math, science, social studies, handwriting, best memory certificate, and certificate of completion. Jesus Perez. Jesus receives our Citizenship Award, certificates in math, science, social studies, handwriting, most artistic certificate, and certificate of completion. Madison Prox. Certificates in math, science, social studies, handwriting, our most dramatic certificate, and certificate of completion. Amari Richards. Certificates in reading, science, social studies, handwriting, most generous award, and certificate of completion. Ivory Simmons. Certificates in math, social studies, handwriting, best friend to all certificate, and certificate of completion. Octavius Taylor. Most improved in all subject areas. Certificates in reading, math, science, most caring certificate, and certificate of completion. Last but not least, Zanacia Williams. Certificates in math, science. She got the Leader of the Pack Award and the certificate of completion. Thank you very much.
That's it. Now we will have our closing remarks by Principal Paris.
Okay, I'm gonna take this off so y'all can see me over the podium. First of all, thank you to everyone for sending your students to us for pre-K 4, and hopefully you'll send them back for kindergarten. As you probably know, pre-K 4 and pre-K 3 can attend school anywhere. Once they get to kindergarten, they're supposed to be zoned to Charles Rice. However, we would like to keep all of our pre-K 4 students, so please make sure you do their enrollment for kindergarten. Again, thank you so much for trusting your child with us. We appreciate you. We appreciate them. We wish them the very best. If you have other students at Charles Rice, we will be having our 5th grade awards in about an hour, and then we have all other grades on tomorrow. So tomorrow is pre-K 3, 1st through 4th grade at 9 o'clock, and then 11 o'clock is 3rd and 4th grade in the same location. And last but not least, again, I want to thank Salem Baptist Church for allowing us to use their auditorium. We are very appreciative. As you know, we don't have an auditorium right now at the school. So again, thank you to Salem Church. Thank you, parents, grandparents, teachers, Miss Ferguson, Miss True, Miss Oliver, because it does take a village. Also, teacher assistants, please stand up. So our teacher assistants pick up the slack for the teachers. So thank you, ladies, also for all you do. At this point, we will conclude.
Parents, tag you it. But before you leave, the gowns belong to the school. You purchased the cap and tassels, and you have to sign your kids out. But we brought the form over here so you don't have to go back across the school. So we're gonna walk out and go back, and then the TAs will let you sign your kids out, and we'll dismiss them to you. Is that okay? Because, yeah, we don't want Salem to be responsible if something happens and we don't follow protocol. And if this is not if this is their last day, make sure you get all their things. If this is not their last day, they must be in uniform every day because we still having school. No flip-flop, no Crocs. They have to be in uniform every day.
And the last day of school is May 23rd, in case anyone wants to know, and that is an early release day, next Friday. Thank you.